On November the 30th, 2022, the barriers unleashed, the floodgates lifted, and the route to democratizing AI, artificial intelligence, has been made available to the public. Now, what I'm about to share with you will be just a fraction of the capabilities of AI. Who am I? My name's Chet Parker, early stage investor in startups and often pre-revenue and pre-traction. Have a few notable exits. I like investing in disruptive spaces and marketplaces. It is, however, the riskiest form of investing. I want to share with you what ChatGPT is, the possibilities, the future prediction, and how it can help you make massive gains and capitalize in this space. ChatGPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Since it was released to the public, it just took 5 days to reach 1 million users. Just for a little context, Facebook took 10 months, Instagram took 2.5 months, Pinterest just a little over 4 months, and ChatGPT 5 days. Amazon disrupted the retail industry, Uber, transportation industry, Airbnb, the hotel industry, Netflix, as we all know, the entertainment industry, Tesla with its automotive industry. What ChatGPT will do is it will redefine the way we do business. It will disrupt the global economic landscape, get humans to collectively think beyond Earth, and lastly, how we communicate, we engage, we connect with one another. AI is no doubt going to be the biggest shift in our lifetime. It's going to be different from the invention of smartphones and TVs and the internet, which just reshuffled the workforce. AI potentially has the ability to displace or even remove the workforce altogether. Within the past decade, we've heard how cryptocurrencies have the potential to overturn our financial institutions. Well, AI has the capabilities to overturn a human institution. AI is a technology that helps machines and computers do things that normally a human brain would be required to do. For example, making decisions, solving problems, learning and understanding what we see and hear. ChatGPT saw parabolic adoption because of its interface, which we're all been used to for the last decade. The only limitations is our ability to ask what prompts to serve. Get this, Jordan Peterson asked him an essay. That's a 13th rule for Beyond Order, written in a style which combines the King James Bible with the... That's a hard one to pull off. So get this, less than 3 seconds it spat it out, 4 pages long essay with perfect grammar. That's just mind-blowingly impressive. Let's take it a step further. Professor gave a student an essay to write on a topic using ChatGPT. The essay was graded just above average. The professor then prompted ChatGPT to give an essay grade based on the essay ChatGPT had written. The same grade was given as the professor. The point being is that if we can automate the student, we can also automate the professor. Crazy stuff. ChatGPT will give you answers and spit it out in human speed. That's why it's so powerful. It can spit out words, sentences, paragraphs, entire books, write sales scripts, legal documents. The first ever argument just took place on January 16, 2023, entirely from ChatGPT, and it won. The permutations of possibilities are endless. I prompted it to write me a cold email to a company about SEO services, and in seconds it spat it out. I then asked it to humanize it for me as though I'm talking to a friend about it. Boom! Written grammatically perfect in seconds. It's truly incredible. The ability of ChatGPT is only limited by what we're able to ask it and the right questions and prompts we serve. DALL-E, which is run by OpenAI, can create realistic images and art from a description in natural language, and by using stable diffusion, it can add voice too. I can simply prompt it, give me a guy smoking a cigar, looking through a window, seeing a beautiful storm rolling in. Now make that in a DALL-E painting style. Give me 10 versions of that. Boom, straight away. Now imagine this, you can ask it to make it videos in the same fashion using stable diffusion, harvesting 1,000 images moving at speed. Hey ChatGPT, write me a screenplay and describe the characters for the next £1 billion blockbuster. Boom, spits it out, characterizations. You take the descriptions of the actor using DALL-E image generator, have it generate photorealistic images for each actor. This is already knocking on our doors and will happen this year. This is way smarter smarter than you. We'll be using this as its first iteration of ChatGPT. Can you imagine what version 10 will be like? Way more advanced. AI will enter our physical world. We've already been exposed to it at that in a slight variation on the Tesla bot. It's not far off from looking like humans. It will also be able to carry out superhuman tasks powered by super intelligence. Have you seen the video by Boston Dynamics? Definitely check that out. You can see robots clearing obstacles with perfect pinpoint precision. By the way, superintelligence is where AI itself is smarter than all the humans put together. AI will supersede humans, where the axis of superintelligence will become the most valuable resource on Earth. It won't be long before I can type the following script. Hey AI, build me a £1 billion company. Write the product code, compile the scripts, on the marketing, generate the marketing videos, optimize the sales strategy, place the ads geared towards my target audience, steer the target audience that you have placed my ads to and get them to land on my AI landing page, and then transact, all in one single prompt. I know you're thinking this can be dangerous. How would you stop some sicko asking, hey AI, how do I wipe out the human race for under £50,000? Well, seriously, we don't want those sort of questions to be asked. So we do need some form of governance and regulations. That's just far too much power. This is the point referred to as singularity, the point at which humanity will undergo a transformation where it can be seen. That's at the point where it could be self-aware, make its own decisions and ignore humans. Knowing how the internet has grown, this cannot be stopped and cannot be banned. Let's talk about how this will disrupt businesses. In 2018, the Google CEO on stage showed an AI bot communicate with a human. The AI bot managed to book an appointment at a hairdresser's with perfect accuracy. Now think how powerful this can be to make sales calls entirely powered by AI that has listened to 1 million sales calls. This is what this is said in these type of situations. I must also say the same thing, or if they say something else, I'll say this other thing. Don't forget, it iterates and iterates, learns over and over again. The best salesperson will have a fraction of experience compared to the AI sales bot. Not to mention, this work will be done 24 hours a day, globally, in any language, without sick pay or no holiday. We'll be in a position soon where we call up customer service and ask, hey AI, are you human? Well, you wouldn't actually know it's human, so you'd just ask, are you human? And they'd say, no, I'm AI. And you'd almost be relieved because you would be talking to the best version who can handle your issue. Taking this to real life professions, instead of visiting a doctor when you're sick, imagine you can have one in your house 24 hours a day, immediately with accuracy. You have access to the medical AI, which you can see, which they can hear you, but it can interpret data visually. Also legally, it would also be able to draft watertight contracts, check contracts, and also define what the predicted legal outcomes could be. You can create the best influencer or spokesperson, and guess what? They don't actually exist. Think about this for a moment. You take all the Instagram posts created by AI, which will then have a metric around it with the highest performing post to the lowest performing post, merge all the highest performing posts together with video and deep fake, and it's only a matter of time we will be having the best influencers on the planet that do not exist. Our dopamines will be stimulated 24 hours a day. It would know what we want more than what we know what we want. The verification check marks on platforms that are coming up will take a whole new meaning. The next order of magnitude, in my opinion, will be the value it will have on our economy. The shrine to capitalism potentially be overturned. Things will become cheaper, faster, and less labour involved. The money it will bring going to the people will not be there. This is why Sam Altman, one of the co-founders of OpenAI, has been working really hard on UBI, which is Universal Basic Income. He obviously knows the power of AI and is well aware of the impact this will have. We will foster it for the short term and perhaps find answers to sort of such as things as how would we cure cancer, solve nuclear fusion so we can all have clean energy. This will have a significant change, perhaps greater than the Industrial Revolution itself, which literally changed everything. Now I want to touch on how AI would impact human relationships. The lower tier of society have harder time finding life partners, making connections and building relationships. Just think, if you have access to millions and millions of successful conversations that lead to life partners, this will make things so much more easier. Take it a step further. You hear a voice exactly how you like it, the tone, the perfect, tuned to your preference, that talks to you, listens to you, add a bunch of inputs you desire. After all, our brains are just electrical signals. Now fast forward to version 10 or 10 generations ahead. It's now more loving, more caring, more attractive, more considerate. Oh, and also 1,000 times cheaper than a spouse. I'll leave it there and let you think about it. Now I know you're thinking how you can make huge amounts of wealth in this space, and there will be a link below. It will cost, but I guarantee you it will be worth every penny. First, you have to shift your mindset on AI and think it will never replace me, but enhance and supercharge me. If you think the former, you might as well throw in the towel now. We have to embrace this. As technology moves, we move. Hey AI, condense this book for me. I can read all the salient points in less than half the time than it will take to read the whole book and still walk away fulfilled. I could have it say, AI, sort my emails and summarize them for me. I will be the one then that can validate minutes. You can almost do a week's work, just in a few days. And just remember, it's all about becoming good at prompting and asking it the right questions. You'll start freeing up time, the most valuable resource ever.